Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club with Tsukuyomi VT. This is our second not playthrough, but like second part of the part one that I posted a little bit ago. We're continuing, and I think this is where things, I'm not gonna lie, I started watching Markiplier play it because I really wanted to know when things started to get bad. So I think this round is where things kind of start getting a little fucked up. I mean, you guys are still gonna get my first reaction because I'm gonna be experiencing it firsthand. But yeah, this is exactly where we left off. Is that my only save? I guess that is my only save. Okay. back to everything. Hint, you can skip. You can use the skip button. Oh wait, yeah, I have to bring my voice very lower for the male voice, quote unquote. You can use the skip button to fast forward through, or Monica's voice. You can use it. No, that's too high. You can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. I think I'm gonna go with Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, or maybe. You know, we're gonna go. I'm being a little biased because of what I know now. I'm being a little bit biased because of what I know now. But I am gonna do Monica, Yuri. I'm trying to go in this order from bottom to top. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica. Hi again, Suku. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that, no. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Oops, sorry guys. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm only kidding. Very much kidding. She's kidding, guys. She's kidding. But really, she's not kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Oh. Yeah, fictional one anyway. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh. I don't remember saying this. Anyways. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Sorry, guys, I can't read. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, and piercing. Sighing, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Hello? Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Friendship is magic?
Fuck. Kill me now! Oh, wait, no, I skipped that.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes, asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you change your mind. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Guys, it's happening. Well, anyways, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri, here we come, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Tsuku, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique's worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Wow, so thoughtful and considerate.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess, makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Collecting warm fuzzies from your Tomodachi life. If you haven't checked on your Tomodachi me's, check on them now. Check on them now.
It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me...
Sorry, I was gonna say something so wild. UWU. Anyways.
Really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself.
Isn't this a fucking literature club? Are you guys not sharing with each other? What is the purpose of this?
And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Because, I'm willing to see. I like your guys' writing. I actually really like... I used to write a lot of poetry myself back in, like, high school and everything. And I really do miss it. It's something that I haven't touched in a very long time. But, like I said, the last video, I am getting back into my art skills. Maybe I'll do, like, a, hand cam of me, like, doing a bunch of, like, crafty stuff. If anyone's into that, comment down below if you're into that.
Yeah.
Back to the game, sorry.
I do. If it's with you.
Alright.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human.
Hello?
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge.
I need to take breaths for her voice.
The moon increments its place and reflects that much more of light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy every time I brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic.
Blood? Did you cut your finger? Are you okay, Yuri?
Classic Pavlov conditioning. I slice the bread, and I find myself again.
Okay.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge more in my unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Suku?
Well, I guess I do. Yeah, Gunner content. Gunner. I feel like everyone... Fuck!
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Suko.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Natsuki. I think I like voicing Natsuki the best because it's more fun and eccentric. But, I don't really like her that much. She's not my top. I'd say if I had to like as of now, as currently now, it would probably be Yuri, Monika, Sayori, Natsuki, like kind of like at the same. Anyways.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
Huh? What do you mean by that? She's such a bitch, bro. Never mind, I don't like her.
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're Yuri's level.
Oh, okay. So you're acknowledging that her writing is good. Natsuki stops all short of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know, Yuri would love this kind of all this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you!
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Sayori. Hi, Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Suku. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems or if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Really? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Ooh, foreshadowing, foreshadowing, foreshadowing.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
She looks so flustered and confused. That's so cute. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. That is very poetic.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Suku. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okie dokie.
Bottles. I pop off the...
What? Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, that was just a really, really weird way to... Anyways.
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has lapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each of my friends. Each and every bottle.
Damn, this is a long-ass poem, girl. Good for you.
But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading. Something, but all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
This is foreshadowing. Bro, I mean, fuck, I know what happens. I know what happens to her at least, but I don't know what happens to the other girls now. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Hey, I mean, you didn't. Hey, I mean, you put the money on that one. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind that. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better.
That's what poems do. Yep, that's why I love writing.
Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. Anyways, Yuri always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. Dab me up, twin. Dab me up. Type shit I be doing sometimes too. Fudge. Okay, anyways. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So, if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay?
We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. That's pretty. I like interactive things. That is a lot more convincing than just kind of like talking to a person. Giving people the chance to speak. Let the people speak. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for this fate of the club. The fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. You too can be a hero. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine! I guess we'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Ew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way We Fly, They Fly. Makana. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. It's something she's done before, or she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Damn, guys, it's like, what? It's not even late. It's like 4:30 o'clock. 4:30 o'clock. It's like 4:30 p.m. Not even a.m. I think it's just my nap time. Anyways. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes the I couldn't read that fast. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
What? That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Huh? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Aftermatch of a Crimson Eye. Nice title. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she insinuates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Okay, hero complex. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard. That we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem. Fuck, that voice cracks. So sorry. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem up to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is.
It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Suku liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Suku. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Suku lower everyone's standard.
Damn, bitch. Damn, okay. Okay. She's just a tsundere. She can be super duper nice when she wants to be.
Might as well let Suku lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Okay, I know how this feels. Especially the way that Monika's looking, though. I don't know, her eyes look very eerie. Or maybe just because I'm aware of what... You know what? No. Her smile, like, she's just like... Ugh, I can't. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more of what you lack in your confidence in writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Okay. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad now, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki.
I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Ow, my back. It's so sore. Holy moly. It's also getting kind of hot. Let me put up my hair. Let me keep reading though, if I can. Hold on, like grabbing things. Oh my goodness. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way you'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Oh my goodness. Sorry. There we go. I'm comfortable now, I think. My goodness. Oops. There we go. If it's a sake for the club. Oh, I don't like that position either. Fuck. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to even respond to that, genuinely?
It's okay, Suku. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, speaking in realistic terms, Sayori is my childhood best friend, and me and Yuri just met, and... okay, but I also really like Yuri. I really, really like Yuri, but I also kind of like Monica. People-pleasing would tell me to stick with Sayori, but, like, if I want to be selfish, I would walk home with Yuri for at least, like, a day. Well, it depends on where we... I'm so indecisive. Let me think. I don't know. It's still walk home with... I'm gonna save this. Hello? I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Oh. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Okay. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's poem time. Okay, you know what? I kinda wanna go with Sayori this time. So she likes... Oh. Okay. Oh. Awesome, love, sweet, passion, twirl, damn, smile, silly, treasure, pink, oh. Melancholy would probably be Yuri. Party, mouse, dazzle, happiness, fluffy. Summer, fuck, kitty, fuck! I have one more left. Fuck, parfait. Clumsy. Okay, that was pretty well balanced then. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah. You know what? Something tells me that she's not actually in study hall or practicing piano. I mean, she could be. The part of me doesn't feel that way anymore.
Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe. Not determination. But I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm sure happy. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school. We're going to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
I'm dying. Actually, Monica, do they really usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I love fried squid on a stick though. Like, actually, you know what, Natsuki? As you should, because I love squid. I love squid.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Oh, I was like, hello, what are we talking about?
Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that just makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. We all know that's fake. I mean, I don't know what's bothering her. Unless, like, Monica's getting under her skin or something. I don't know. Or that she just, like, has problems at home. I know Natsuki has problems with her dad, I think. But I haven't seen that yet. Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Suku, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm super surprised. Okay, can't read. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Suku.
I have my glasses.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of... And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Suku.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Suku. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Oh.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I wish they put the characters, like, in the seats and stuff, and didn't just leave it blank. More imagery. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her here. I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Hello? Hello? I glance around the room. Oh, okay. I'm just a little anxious. I mean, I like Monica though. She scares me, but I like her. Suddenly I notice her peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything. Hello, Elle.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression.
Yeah, body communicate, body movement, body. Fuck, there's a word for it and I can't think of it. Guys, my brain isn't working.
Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
No, don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Bro, it doesn't always have to be like that. Okay.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little much.
Suku, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them.
Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. I think if anyone's the jealous type here, it might be Yuri. I mean, I know it's all Monica, but yeah. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Yeah, you are. Pretty simple. Just plain and simple. Background generated character, NPC. So I'm such a hater, guys. I'm so sorry. I think I just... anyways. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Shit. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Alright, it got really quiet all of a sudden. I don't know why. Oh. It's always fucking Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Just gonna go from top to bottom, or bottom to top. Hi, Suku. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like this one.
Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? I think I'm trying to make her voice is a little bit lower. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, on all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the current's wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others haven't turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless, but a hand... Fuck this poem. No, I like the poem. It's just really long. And I'm like, tired. Getting a little tired. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with breath, she pulls me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy?
Oh, okay.
Walking in. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it isn't good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Well, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Next is Yuri. Decided to try something different today?
I guess so. Is that good or bad?
Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering for yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
I think if anyone has the most advice to share, it's always Monica. In my opinion. IMO. Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to have become someone whose opinions is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to choose sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Pick me, choose me. Pick me, choose me. Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expansive bliss. But beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless engine, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tides come. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye?
Blink on, 모두 잊고 돌아오는 blink on, 멋지지 마 이상가. Sorry, I needed that. I'm sorry. Alien Stage is my bitch. I love Alien Stage. Either way, back to the story.
Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam warps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore.
That was cute. I like that one. I actually really like that one.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that
That was me. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to be better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion.
I like writing about the ocean and water. I'm literally ocean themed. I love the ocean. I mean, she doesn't know that, but I love the ocean. Do you think these girls are bi? Do you think they'd like women? Sorry, guys. I'm so gay.
It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Next is Natsuki.
Yeah, no thanks.
Huh? You didn't even...
Next!
Oh. Okay, that saves me a lot of time, so thank you. Thank you, Natsuki. And Sayori.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Probably Natsuki. No, wait, it's not for Natsuki. Oh, brother. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe.
That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Suku.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
I hope so. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on just a second. Is it just me or did you say something so strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnation error is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Oh, okay, so now we're just blatantly pointing it out now. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well?
Oh. Whoa, everyone putting me on the spot like that. Why are we putting me on the spot like that? She wanted to be alone and I'm not gonna intrude, you know? But I mean, maybe I should have went with her. Fuck, guys, don't make me feel bad like that.
So much for you being too all lovey-dovey.
Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm so useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Like, bitch. Not to be like, bitch.
What do you mean, the most talented person?
Now Natsuki pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have the beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Damn. She really locked in now.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Suku. The one who is truly useless. Oh, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Well, I mean, if you insist. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Suku may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be suited more... he may be more suited assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Suku to...
Oh, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Suku to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Is my mic a little too loud? Yeah. Suku, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I really haven't spent that much time with Monica, and I do want to get some more time with her. So, like, treating this as a normal dating sim where nothing bad happens, because nothing bad is gonna happen, right? This is normal. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen at all. Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Monica, you're the only one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Suku was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president after all, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know.
I mean, as much as Natsuki is annoying, she makes a really good point. Out of anyone, baking might be the hardest to do alone. Because it's such a, a long and, what is the word that I'm thinking of? Intricate, meticulous, something of a long process.
We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay. I get it.
It's technically most logical for Suku to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. There's dots next to Sayori's name.
I mean, Sayori's already supposed to be helping Monica, so picking Sayori would just lead to going back to Monica's decision, and so they technically have to. So it's literally up between Natsuki and Yuri. I really do like Yuri, but I also kind of have fun voicing Natsuki. I did see Mark pick Natsuki though, so I kind of know how that path goes. We'll go with Yuri. We'll go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Wait. Fuck, I can't go back. I should have saved that. It's fine. History? I really should have saved that last part.
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying. Ugh.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Suku?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a habit of overthinking these sort of things.
I kind of want to go back, but it's fine.
So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Suku? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Suku picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will ever compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Well, why?
I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No! I kind of appreciated it. Sorry for making such a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this.
Huh?
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Oh,
okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house.
Oh, alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I wish you to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Suku. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Can't say I love an overthinker, but it's fine. You wanted me to point out what you're overthinking, right?
Huh? I didn't realize.
I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says... Sorry, whenever I say Yuri, I keep thinking of Yuri. Like, girls kissing girls. Walla wah kind of thing. You know? Walla wah. I'm so done with myself. Okay, anyways.
I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming. I can't believe it, guys. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. In this chance, is this the chance I get to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. Alright. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, we should go see Sayori. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've even made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Okay, she's alive. She's alive. I was like, this is a little bit too soon for her to die.
Hi, Suku.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Oh, that's true, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Suku.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Genuinely, what's going on? Are you good, girl? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
You really put me in a trap, Suku. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Suku? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me, at least.
I'm in shock. Genuinely in shock, actually. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Suku. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't say that I don't understand where she's coming from, because I've struggled with depression too, and I'm sure many of you have as well. But it's really all about perspective and the way that you see things. I mean, we all have different capacities and levels of strength and things that we can handle. But it's really just a pessimistic and optimistic thing. If you think negatively, negative things will happen. Sorry, hit the mic. But if you do your absolute best to think positively, a lot of more positive things can happen. 9 times out of 10. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Suku. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And you came here, and it made you hurt too. I am just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Suku.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you yeah, of course you are. You're surrounded by a bunch of pretty girls. I wouldn't complain either. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have done it any other way.
Suku.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Suku,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. I want, but she doesn't like when people care. It's weird. It's a very weird contrast. This game is heavy, which I mean I knew that, but like I don't know. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Suku. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, she looks cute in the turtleneck.
Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home.
Oh. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. I'm like, just have to check my phone for a second. There we go. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could have always texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glancing around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Yeah, that's where your porn is! You gooner!
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with.
decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, and candles.
Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess.
I really like the way she thinks. I mean, as much as like a very anxious, anxiety, overthinking Loki kind of pick me she is, I really like her. Stretching. I feel like I should get out of my seat a little bit. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. Okay.
Then for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them for the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping
on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the hole at the top. Sorry, I just need to fix my posture. Okay. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. More than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
That does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this. I'll trust your opinion with anything, really. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over there. Over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something like that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Zuko. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I'm finished cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Okay. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. A silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Hey, that's my shit! That's my shit! I love blue! I love everything blue. It's like my hyperfixation. Just a little bit autism. A little bit on the spectrum. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Fleeks attack fleeks. Fleeks attack fleeks, princess. It's okay, princess. Don't worry your little head about it. Okay. Okay.
They're just so pretty.
I actually have a few knives I've collected as well. Or like pocket knives, butterfly knives, stuff like that. I mean, obviously I don't do anything weird with them. I just collect them and put them on my walls sometimes to like display them. Anyways.
I just can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Haha, you're
laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking. It's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Suko, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. That's something I would do for real, though. I would probably touch the tip and... Whoa. Okay, that was kind of a... Pause. Anyways. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, I know what you are. I know what you are, freak. I know exactly what you are, girl. Do I regret picking this pathway? No, I don't. I almost did. I was like, Natsuki might be fun to work with, but Yuri, my girl. Okay. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Sigh.
Suko, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Alright. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Suko.
Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
Oh, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cutting through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Yeah, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come out to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Okay, I know what's happening here. I'm face to face with greatness and it's strange. Let's just keep going. Oh, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Oh, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I love art. I love art so much.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with the other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer.
I love coexisting with someone. Or like, there's this word that my friend uses. Like, coexisting, playing, like doing something at the same, like being in the same room together, but like doing different activities, but still being okay with each other's presence, if you understand.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's holding her hand is on my hand, dude. God damn, okay. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Huh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes.
She looks a little cockeyed. I can't lie to you, it was a little funny. Just keep it, it was a little funny.
It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped on my wrists and a tingling sensation through my arm.
Bro's bricked up right now. I just know bro's bricked the fuck up. He's bricked up.
Then suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the patterns as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts.
Is that okay?
Oh, is that okay?
That's totally fine. There we go.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew! Shit's over. Thank you. Go home. Bye. I'm just kidding.
You say that like you're glad it's over.
Oh shit, my bad.
Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
It's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we have a little extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. Sorry, whatever car that was, it was loud as fuck. I'm so sorry. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Suku.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, she's so pixelated. So you're a little close. You're a little close for comfort right now.
I kind of like that. Let me just get closer. I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I won't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's why it's quiet.
Sayori?
Huh?
Ah. Hi, Suku.
Sayori. Just now we weren't.
It's okay, Suku. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad.
It's so quiet. I hate how quiet it is. Is this when Monica's listening? When the music stops? Or is just Monica always listening?
I'm sorry, but we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me, right?
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Suku? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Suku. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put it with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Did Monica tell you to kill yourself? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Suku. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Suku, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you to you. See, I want to say I love you, cause we've known each other forever, you know? We're super duper good friends. I love her, as a childhood best friend, but, in a platonic way. But I feel like if you... Oh, okay, wait. I mean, I'm not into Sayori like that, but I feel for her a little bit more. But I know... I don't know if I choose this one, she still dies. Does she still die either way? I'm sorry, I want the funny stuff. No, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny. I just want things to pick up and the interesting stuff to start happening. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way that you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Suku.
Ew! Oh, I have brown hair? I thought I would have black hair. That's kind of funny. He's short as fuck. Holy chud. Sorry, he's so dropped. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Suku, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Suku. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Suku.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time before things get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay, I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple.
Okay, so we're just a couple like that. Okay.
I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Suku.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Because she's in a really vulnerable place right now, too. So technically MC could be like taking advantage of that. I don't know. This game is weird. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me after all.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. Okay, controlling. I don't like that. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having such trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Why is it so quiet? I hate when it gets quiet. Hello? Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. And Yuri, after you just claimed her as your girlfriend? Okay. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Suku! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Suku. I mean, especially after the exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Left her hanging is a crazy sentence, knowing that what is happening at her house right now or what isn't happening. Is it my fault? Or is it Monica? Did Monica tell her to kill herself? What is that? I want to know what Monica actually does. Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club's president after all.
But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I don't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh. Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one that she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Whoa. Oh. Sorry, now every little noise scares me. You remember that one scene of Alyssa, the streamer, or like content creator?
Get out my head. Get out my head.
Sorry. I wonder if the mic picked up out of my... Anyways, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. That's basically what it is. Oh, but a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh, get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never active. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Suku, what's wrong?
It's nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, all right. Try not to take too long, Kay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Why is it so fucking quiet? I mean, I know why, but why does it have to be so fucking quiet? I kind of wish I didn't see the Mark playing it, because then it would like be... I mean, I'm still gonna be surprised as fuck. Oh, wait. I should probably turn the volume down. I'm scared. We're stopping it after this. Should I stop it here? No. We have to get to the good part. Oh my god, my volume is like all the way up. Holy fuck. Okay. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like, maybe she just overslept. Maybe she's still sleeping. Yeah. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. I'm gonna turn on a light. It's pitch black in my room right now. There we go. Okay. Waking up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, fuck. Sayori? No, Sayori! Wow, there's the music. Wow, the music is back, guys. Wow. Oh, fuck. Hello? An exception has occurred. File game description, chapter 5, line 307. See trace back text for details. What the fuck is this game? Who made this? I don't know who made this. Who's the dev? Who's game dev? What's going on in your head? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this if I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone. Forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't just some game where I can reset and try something different. I mean, I technically could. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Well, I could just try again, couldn't I? And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Turn. Nothing in my life is more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh, shit. Can we go back? Okay. We still have everything here. Okay. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here and we'll pick this back up in part 3. Thank you guys for coming on me with this journey and finally getting to a very interesting part of the game. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I am actually having a lot of fun with this. I'm having a lot of more fun voice acting everything, but I'm really interesting to see how much darker it gets, because I know the game is like generally dark, but I don't know how bad it is. Like, I know what happened here. Everything after this, I don't know. Like, I didn't keep watching Mark's playthrough. I wanted to, but I know I should probably just stop and like figure it out and experience it for myself. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if you have any more game suggestions for me or anything in general. I know these are really low effort videos. Like, it's kind of just like a VOD. Like, you guys are like here with me and live, but I'm not live. And it's just YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Anyways, thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.